Welcome back to another video on my channel, Sports Talk with Kendrick. I am Kendrick, and it's just a crazy time right now as far as sports. I haven't really been posting, really. Obviously, there's no sports going on right now. And for me, I don't want to keep talking about wrestling all the time, 24/7. I don't want to just talk about wrestling all the time. And like I said at one of the very first videos I put up here, like I don't want to just I just want this channel to be more about any other sport, not just wrestling. Basketball, football, soccer, even, and baseball as well. So I want to be more just more out there within the sports realm of things. So I wanted to dive more deep into this situation with my quarterback, Cam Newton, the unemployed quarterback, recently released by the Carolina Panthers, which is still mind-boggling to me because, like, this man's crazy work ethic, his will, his drive to be the very best that he can be is just unmatched. Does he make boneheaded plays sometimes? Does he does some things where you just scratches your head, and it's like, and you're asking yourself, like, what are you doing? Like, of course, that's just with any player in the league, but at the same time, I think everything that he does is just unmatched. And I feel like he deserves an opportunity. He deserves a chance. Former MVP, 2015, obviously. But we all understand and know, like, this guy is, like, very genuine and very upfront with who he is as a person, and he's not really scared or intimidated to be himself around anybody. That's what I love most about him, and that's what I idolize about the guy. So for me, I don't like to just celebrate someone or like someone in general based off of their success. I feel like what defines you as a person is what when you fail, or when things doesn't go your way, or when people are just throwing mud on your name. How are you going to react? How are you going to get yourself back up, get yourself back up and push yourself back up? I think back to when we went to the Super Bowl. That was a crazy year, amazing year for us. I was like beyond crazy excited, like, for us to be 15-1 and defeat all these great teams, including the teams in our division, Falcons, Saints. We lost to the Saints. That was our only loss at the very end of the season that year, our 16 game. Well, Cam won't play, that's why. But I think Derek Anderson was the quarterback. But yeah, like, and the Buccaneers as well. But that season was just crazy because just Cam's leadership, how he willed his guys together. You guys like, Greg Olsen, what's my man's name? Devin Funches. Even on the defensive side of things, Luke Kuechly, Josh Norman, Thomas Davis. Just that team was just amazingly talented, and we go to the Super Bowl, and I kind of saw it coming. I saw it coming because the entire press week leading up to the big game was literally all about us. It was all about Cam. It was all about Luke. It was all about Josh. It was all about the Carolina Panthers. And nobody was really talking about Denver. And I was like, you know what? We might lose Sunday. We just might lose Sunday. And obviously, I'm a Carolina fan. I want us to win. But in the back of my mind, I was like, you know what? We might lose this because people are putting so much hype onto us, boosting our heads. We just might lose Sunday. So, Sunday gets here. Sunday comes, goes, and the game unfolds, and we get our tails ripped apart by Denver's defense, led by Von Miller. And Cam gets literally all of the vitriol, gets all the criticism, gets everything. Because throughout his entire 8 years with us, or maybe was it 9? I think 9. Because Cam came in 2011. He's gone 2020, so yeah, 9 years. The entire 9 years he's been with us. Everything starts and begins, starts and ends with Cam. Like, Graham Cano can miss a 29-yard field goal to get us to the Super Bowl. He misses it, and people will be talking about Cam. Like, it wasn't Cam's fault. Cam didn't kick it. Graham did. But Cam gets the criticism. But that's just how it is. Everything starts and ends with Cam as far as the criticism things. But when we win, that was a good catch by Fun. That was a heck of a tackle by Luke. Cam doesn't really get that much. Cam had a good game. Yeah, he was solid. But did you see Luke? Oh, he had an amazing game. But when you lose, Cam. That's just how it went down. But, Super Bowl 50 comes and goes. We lose. Everybody is talking down on Cam's name. He sucks. He's horrible. He's nothing. He's a show-off. Because that was during the year when he was doing the dabbing and Superman, and I knew it was coming with all this celebration, all of the accolades, the lights, the camera, the action that came with it. I knew it. I knew it was coming. All of that, all of that celebration, I knew it was going to come back to him. And on the biggest stage in football, he gets killed by that defense. And props to the defense, but I knew he was losing because Peyton Manning, this was his last game. There's no way that Peyton was going to lose to another quarterback that is like Cam. There's no way that a black quarterback is going to defeat Peyton Manning. So I saw it coming. So I was very upset. I was very mad. That was like a very frustrating time for me at that time, because obviously you want your team to win, but based off of, just seeing something. You can just feel like something's going to happen. They're going to screw my man out of this. And it came true. So, even after, what year was that, 2015? No, the 2015 season, but the Super Bowl was 2016. So, yeah, ever since then, even 4 or 5 years later, I'm still kind of wow. But Cam goes through all this scrutiny, gets blamed for the Super Bowl loss, and as well as he walked out, if you guys remember the interview, he wasn't answering any questions, and he walked out. Not the media not really knowing that there was one of the Broncos players were having an interview right beside him or behind him. They can hear everything. So you just lost on the grandest stage of football. And, I don't want to talk to y'all either. See, that's something that I don't and never really understood about the media or just in general. For me, even though I don't play professional football or professional anything, I'm a competitor. I'm a sore loser at heart. I'm very willing to admit that. I hate to lose. When I lose, I don't want to talk to nobody at all. Don't speak to me. Don't hand gesture me. Don't tell me to humble myself. I don't care about none of that. I just lost. And that's me during our regular season game. So I can't even imagine losing on the biggest stage. Millions of people are watching. Thousands are in the arena or on the field, stadium. And don't talk to me. Don't give me any type of acknowledgement. I don't care about you. I don't care about your team. I don't care if we're friends. Don't talk to me. I'm just one of those guys. So in that situation, I get it. Could Cam have better? Could he have better handled that situation? Maybe by answering at least a couple questions, then walk off. Yeah, man. Cam has gotten a lot of BS criticism, but he didn't allow that situation to dictate who he is as a person. Still showed up for work the next year. We didn't even go to the playoffs that year. I think we were 7-9. Not 79, but 79 or 9-7. I don't remember, but we didn't make the playoffs, obviously. From the biggest game of the season to not even go to the playoffs. But yeah, I fall in love with failure. I feel like for you to be successful, you have to fail. And you don't know what it means to be successful if you don't fail at something. Because if you're continuously winning, and then when you finally fail at the end, you don't know how to handle it because you're always in that winning circle. So I feel like with Cam, he learned from that situation for sure. And I've always believed in him. You know what I'm saying? I've always believed in who he is as a person, who he wants to be, who he was, and who he is now. And like, um, Cam never wanted to leave Carolina, and it's like I knew with this new owner, I knew he was up to something. I knew there was something about him that I did not like. And as soon as he fired Ron, I saw the play coming, man. I saw it. I knew it because he did an interview. And the dude was like, something about Cam. Like, he was like, is Cam your quarterback or for the future or something like that? And he was like, oh, we gotta wait until the results about his foot and stuff like that. And by that time, the man was about healed. Like, what are you talking about, some results? So I saw the possible trade or possible release coming. I knew Cam's days in Carolina was numbered. I knew it. As soon as this man came in Carolina, I saw the play coming. And you sign Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater. Who? Huh? Teddy Bridgewater to a 3-year, $70 million contract? Huh? And you try to trade Cam, right? You come up with this amazing post on Instagram about his Cam and what he has done for Carolina and da 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 da. Like, that's you're being a hypocrite, because for you to talk about who he was to Carolina, his contributions to the people of Carolina, and for you to just ship him off, ultimately releasing him, like, you're celebrating him, but you get rid of him at the same time. Like I don't get that. And you get rid of this man, and you bring in another black quarterback, which I understand, and I love, the black quarterback, but Teddy Bridgewater, wow. I'm still a fan of the Panthers, obviously, because, it's a tradition. My granddad was a Carolina Panther. My dad was a Panther, so I was kind of just forced into it, just in the family name. But I'm a fan. And what's so crazy is that once I started to become a fan and got into sports, Cam just got there. So I've seen this man grow as a quarterback and as a man with this team and with this organization and what he has done for the community in Charlotte. So that was like a hit. That was a very devastating hit to the city that embraced him and that he embraced as well. So to this day, I still don't get it, even though the man has been gone. Still, it's been a couple of months now. So, I wherever this man goes, man, I'm going with him. I'm a Panther at heart, but that's my quarterback, man. And it's been tough. It's been really tough, but at the same time, I've been defending this man thoroughly throughout these 9 years, and will continue to no matter where he goes. I feel like LA is a possibility, going to Chargers. Jacksonville, the Jaguars. A lot of people wanted him to go to Chicago, and some people wanted him to go to New England, and no, not at all. No, I did not want him to go to New England. I still don't want him to go to New England because the trademark, the legacy that Tom Brady left in New England, I know for a fact that Cam will not live up to that shoes. And if he does one little thing, they're going to turn on that man just as quick as you can say his name. No. And on top of that, he's an African-American quarterback too. Like, I see that going. I see that going totally wrong. So I do not want him to go to New England at all. So, yeah, so like LA, Chargers, Jags, possibly Chicago, I don't know. You could go to Miami, I don't know. But whatever team he goes to, he's going to be the starter. No way he's going to back up for any of these cats. That's just a slap in the face. That's disrespectful. Very much so. But I'm a Cam Newton fan, man. And that's just not going to change anytime soon. I just love this man's just his drive, man. Just that mentality. I love it. Like a Jordan, like a Kobe. I love that. Like I'm in love with players like that. That doesn't allow, first and foremost, allow people to dictate who they are as a person or change who they are to be accepted amongst this group or this person. Like, I'm in love with those people. That unauthenticity, very authentic people that I love. I love that. So, yeah, man. I'm excited, anxious, but at the same time, worried as well for his next destination, because who knows if that team is going to embrace him and accept him based off of his lows versus his highs, or judge him based off of his injury history, his foot, his arm, and stuff like that. So I feel like the next move for him is just to sit out this year and just see where things go, and hope people can hit his phone. He posts workout videos, throwing and being in the gym. I like every single one of them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hyped. I'm very hyped, and I'm very excited for this man's future. And you got a fan in me. You know what I'm saying? One of the very few athletes and or celebrities that I actually look up to. Like, okay, I really like this guy. Very authentic, doesn't really care what anybody thinks, gonna do what he wants, says what he wants, dresses like he wants, acts the way he wants. I look up to that for sure. So this has been another video on my channel. Like I said, man, this is a crazy time right now, no sports. And like I said, I don't want to talk about WWE all the time. But yeah, who knows when my next video is going to be. Life is happening for me. This crazy pandemic has me in the house 24/7. Job hunting has been hard, but I believe something's gonna come up sooner or later. But even and when that happens, you definitely got you guys are definitely not gonna have a video for me for a while, but because I'll be making money. But yeah, man, this has been another video, Sports Talk with Kendrick. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Comment if you like. Until my next video. Yes, sir.